half of the show. The next segment is all about animals. You know, we like to get into the... you guys stop messing with that headphone box. You keep shorting out my headphones over
Mine's
there.
messed up,
You're
too.
screwing up my concentration.
Sorry.
Anyway, we got a bunch of animal stories to get into. Looking forward to this. One of the stories we're going to get into back in the days of our... in the days of our evolution, apparently there were man-sized water scorpions in Iowa that can kill you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
Still are,
Scary.
actually.
There are?
Yeah.
Well, they're hidden?
Yeah, they're underground now.
Okay. Anyway, I guess we'll find out on this when we get back. All you craniacs, stay with us.
Tired of putting up with those wimpy cell phone cases? Do you want a case that'll withstand the direct impact from a rocket launcher? You know what you need? You need Insano Case! Insano Case! Insano Case is made out of adamantium and vibranium, so this case is fucking indestructible. With Insano Case, your phone can assist in knocking out walls for home renovation. Take out a tank. You can hone the edge of a 1,000-year-old katana. It can even dry shave the beard off Chuck Norris. At Insano Case, we've spared no expense. We flew it up and we dropped it from space. With absolutely no damage to the phone inside. If you call now, we'll include all 5 colors. Just for a separate processing and handling. And if you combine all 5 colors, you can make the Power Rangers Megazord. Call us now to get your Insano Case today at 1-555-INSANO-1. Get your Insano Case today.
Well, Andrew, you've lived a pretty good life, it seems. Let's just take a look. No murder, no adultery, no stealing, not even as a child. Very impressive.
Well, thank you, sir.
In this new age, you have to be accountable in all facets of your life.
Well, what else is there?
It is time to check your browser history.
A dirty browser history may keep you out of heaven, but don't let it ruin your legacy here on Earth. At Legacy Lock, we believe your secrets are no one's business but yours, even in death. Our patented heart monitor notifies operators the moment of your passing within minutes, so Legacy Lock teams can swarm on your home and office, removing any embarrassing material. We don't like to divulge our trade secrets, but you'll rest assured we'll be in and out, and no one will know. You're going to die. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Call Legacy Lock, and your cookies won't crumble you.
Yeah, this is Rob Ford, greatest mayor ever to come out of Toronto for creating a mission show from what's that place? Biggie, what's that place?
The Lion's Den.
For the Lion's Den. Yeah, they're badass.
Welcome back to the Cranial Mission Show, folks. The second half of the program, broadcasting to you live like we do every other week here from the Lion's Den. The fearsome foursome now reunited here. Ben Charles, Miguel Hito, the C-Squared, Caleb Crispy, and the great Reverend Joey T. Needles, Woo! All hanging out here. If you want to be a part of the show, you can do so by dialing 813-438-6068. Go to cranialmissions.com. Listen from there. It marks what part of the world you're listening from. Case in point, a shout-out to Brett, who's listening to us from Virginia Beach, an active Marine who was telling me on the phone last night, this was truly flattering. He was telling me last night that him and the boys there on base are listening to the show now.
Yeah.
And he was actually quoting He was actually quoting some of the
Billy Bags.
Yeah, he was quoting the Billy Bags and Bildos commercials. So apparently, the commercials, the parody commercials we do, are getting some play over there.
Cleveland's the first of its kind.
And that was really flattering. It's good to hear that. I like the fact that we can entertain those that serve this country.
Absolutely, that's awesome. He's such a good guy too.
He really
man.
is.
I love him.
So-
And that's my old stomping grounds, you know.
It is.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I thought of that when he told me that. That was
yeah.
your old. That was your old place, man. That was your jam.
I remember some of it.
Guys, we had a tease before the break. Animal stories. Like to talk about beer. We like to talk about food. We like to talk about animals.
We like to talk about food.
We like to talk about Ariana Grande. Things like that. We like when people deliver us food.
We do like when people deliver us food.
Yes, we like when people deliver us Ariana Grande. Anyway, so some animal stories.
Dolphins in the news again.
We like to talk about dolphins
for
on
a
the show.
really effed up reason.
Isn't it always an effed up reason when we talk about dolphins?
If I can find more stories like this, we're going to start a horrible idea of the week. Because dolphin assisted birth.
What?
Dolphin assisted birth.
So what, like the dolphin's like a midwife or something?
Yeah, this stupid lady, Dorina Rosin in Hawaii, wants to be surrounded by dolphins and had birth.
They might eat it, dude. They might eat the
But it's
baby or
yeah,
something.
but
have
it's,
sex
it's,
with
it's
it.
on this show
Yeah.
it's on the show. It's a UK's Channel 4. It's one of the big channels over there.
Right.
Has this show called Extraordinary Births. And this lady, they run a spiritual healing center, man. You remember the Choco Colonics lady that called up one time?
Yeah.
The weird-ass motherfucker?
Right.
That lady was weird, dude. So they want to do dolphin experts. Like the couple didn't respond immediately for a request for comment about having their baby underwater with dolphins around. But dolphin experts says they wouldn't be surprised if she did if she did give birth in the ocean. But this could be a scary situation.
Now this is in Hawaii, where this desired dolphin witness
in the
childbirth
ocean
is.
where there's sharks
Yeah.
and hammerheads and tiger sharks all around in this area.
So you're chumming the water when you're
Yeah.
getting ready to have this baby.
Pretty much,
Not a great
dude.
idea.
That's
I don't
fucking
think.
gross.
Yeah. Oh. You know, when my mom had me, she was surrounded by wolves. I told you the story,
Yeah,
right?
but you were born into that.
But they dragged me away.
You're like,
and
you're
raised
like
me in
Lady
the-
Gaga of
yeah.
the wolf world.
Well,
You were born that way.
wait a minute.
Sorry.
Now, see, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, this is the practical side of me.
Right.
Is if you're going to chum up the water, you got all this predatorial ocean life around you. Then if we can, maybe you train the hammerhead shark that's in the water right when you give birth to swim up and then bite the umbilical cord.
That would be cool. Or you could have Fonzie jump over the whole thing.
Hey!
You know what I mean? That would be sweet, dude. Just, whoa, jump the
well
shark.
done,
Yeah.
well done.
Happy Days needs a new gimmick. Now instead of jumping the shark, he jumps the shark, the dolphins, and
But
the,
you know
the
what?
newborn child.
Placenta.
They said that the dolphins don't present too much of a danger, but aren't dolphins one of the only animals known to hold other dolphins against their will and have their way with it?
Right.
Maybe they're trying
Yes.
to the lady's popping a baby out while they're putting a thing in it.
Yes, what you're saying is that dolphins are the Bill Cosby of the animal world.
Sometimes you gotta put the blowhole. Mammals have blowholes, and I'm gonna put something in there with a quaalude in it.
Oh my God! So, but he said a dolphin's sonar may enable the animal to detect a developing fetus in the womb. It's already developed, dumbass. It's about to come out. That's where you're having the baby in the water with the dolphins surrounding it. What the f is going on? Story continues below.
People
Not
are
everyone
crazy.
agrees that the dolphins are necessarily benign, because this could get crazy. They're unpredictable animals. They
Yeah.
might butt rape the lady in the water. Just saying.
Is that what it says in the article?
Sometimes it could do the
I think he added that.
I added that.
Well, they eat
It's a totally
meat,
unnatural
right? They eat
situation.
like tuna, and they eat like.
Well, you're saying.
I'm just saying they might eat the baby,
salt
dude.
really
That's
cleans
a
it
little
up.
crazy, man. They'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, there's a little tuna right there, a little sardine, just chow.
Why would you put a newborn baby under in salt water? Unless you want her
Yeah.
to be a surfer and their better life.
My mom had me underwater, and that's not a lie. She actually had me in a pool.
All right.
Wait, your story, you just said that your mom had you
Well, there was wolves
with a
there.
pack of wolves.
Well, it was a pond by the
The
wolves.
wolves were in the pond?
Well, they
Oh,
were
so it was
around it.
no, it was the natural pond. I remember seeing photos
Right.
of that.
Yeah.
You know, this story is starting to sound a little far-fetched.
But dude, I'm not
Sounds
really.
sounds like one of Sancho's
Is that
stories.
Babe Ruth pointing out to
I
left
mean,
field?
I was there. I just don't remember much of it. I've gotten conflicted stories all my life. So this is what I hear. I was in a pool by a pond with a bunch of wolves, and the wolves dragged me away.
and raised me as their own.
Well, that happens.
Yeah, but it's funny.
It's not the first time. You
funny
guys
thing
act like that's
when,
odd.
when you told that story when you were really high that one time,
Yeah.
they were dragging you by the umbilical cord, so it was like dragging cans down the street.
It was.
Clink, 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 clink.
I was clinking.
You were flopping all around.
I did. That's how I scraped my ears. It was bad.
Wow. Well, being in the water around dolphins, I guess you maybe would worry about. At least I would worry about macaque.
Oh, but you're talking about the monkey, the MACAQUE,
Yes,
right?
macaque.
Yeah, you're macaque. Yeah.
Yeah, this is China has enlisted macaques
Right.
to keep birds away from spoiling a big parade. They're having a memorial parade for the end of World War II.
Man, it's only natural that China would enlist macaque because it's bigger than what they have there.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So, in Beijing, they've rounded
Bless
up a
you.
couple macaques.
Okay.
And they've trained them to go into the trees and destroy the birds' nests.
Okay.
So there's no birds around to poop and destroy the parade they're going to have. So it's
What's the parade for? Did they say what the parade?
I just said that if you were listening, but
Oh, snap.
Well,
he just memed you.
I wasn't listening because, this being an Asian story, I was listening.
oh, were you just thinking about macaque?
I was definitely thinking of macaque, yeah. Yeah.
So it's commemorating the end of World War II.
Oh, that's right. It was because the
It's World War II.
Rudrar.
Well, they were on the winning side, the Chinese.
yeah.
This is true.
Right.
Yeah. So they've got 3 monkeys that were later added to the team. So there's a total of 5. They can dismantle up to 60 nests per day. So that's a lot of work for macaque.
What if they misbehave?
That is a lot.
Then you have to spank macaque.
Or spank the monkey, which is pretty much the same thing.
Well,
I
it's
think,
the same
right?
thing.
Yeah,
Thank-
yeah,
Never used
absolutely.
that joke before on the show.
I love any story that has macaque in it. I
Yeah.
mean,
I know, but sometimes
I love anything that
the
has
story's
macaque in
always
it.
so sad.
Don't we
though.
all?
It's
He
always
said-
such a sad story. Though.
He said that all the sexual fantasies have one macaque in it, and it's his. Wait, that's a little weird.
Wait, what?
You like monkeys?
It
too?
always
Oh.
sits next to the chimpanzee.
well, the great thing is the official that's in charge of this. His name is Wang Mingzi.
Wang.
So
Beautiful.
Mr. Wang was worried about his macaque.
Well, Wang works with macaque.
And we wonder why the Japanese listenership is down this week.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it's,
the Chinese that
China.
we're talking about.
It's
That's
okay.
probably
I know,
the
but
reason.
still, they're saying, hey, he's making fun of all of us.
I mean, everybody knows that Wang and macaque go hand in hand.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like an Asian detective show. Wang and macaque. like Hardcastle McCormick or
Dude, it's
something?
like it's their version of BJ and the Bear.
It is.
Yeah.
Wang and macaque. He's
Nothing
got,
like a movie or
he's got a Toyota truck.
nothing like
yeah.
a TV show about a man and his monkey.
Nothing like that. yeah.
Wang and macaque
Dude, when they
tackling crime in the streets.
do stakeouts in a rickshaw.
Christina around?
You think they're gonna notice us? No, they're not gonna notice us here.
There's nothing obvious about this at all.
It's just a man and his monkey. Nothing to see here, people. Moving along.
He's just sitting there and he's like, why are you looking at macaque?
He's like, hey, could you take care of that bird's nest while we're here, please?
Yes, that one.
What a fun story.
Cat Street View offers a cat's eye view of Hiroshima or Hiroshima, depending on how you want to say it. They strapped cameras to cats and let these cats walk all around the way. It's actually pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, if you go on and look, there's a bunch of little.
Why are all these cats indoors?
Is that a pussy cam? Is that what they consider that?
It's not like the pussy cam that we did earlier, which does not have anything to do with cats. But the one I just said has to do with cats. But wow.
What's odd to me about this, guys, is this is a cat's eye view of Hiroshima. Now, one of the only cities in the world that has been nuked. So what is there really to see? Now, I know it's a prefecture that's outside of Hiroshima. It's not right in Hiroshima proper. But
Onomichi.
Yeah.
But isn't this... I mean, you would think that if it's anywhere close, it would still have some radioactive issues, right? Then again, the whole country of Japan
but
seems
hold
to have
on a second. Even in Hiroshima, it was the radiation lasted about 70 years, 65 years. It didn't last. It's
Yeah, but that was in the 40s that we bombed them.
I know that, but it's
So
still
we're safe by 10, 12 years.
Yeah,
We're
no,
good.
the radiation levels are at a reasonable limit.
Would you go?
I would go.
I
I
would.
want to go to Chernobyl.
Why?
For
It's
real.
not safe there.
I want to go. I want to
It's
go.
safe for a very short amount of time.
you can go for a very short amount of time, but I want to go to Chernobyl. I want to fly to Russia, and that's one of my dream trips is to go to Chernobyl. I know
Okay.
it sounds bizarre, but I want to do it.
Did you ever see Caleb the Top Gear
Yeah.
episode where they got stuck in Chernobyl? They
Yeah.
drove through it. That
They
was
had
pretty cool.
they had
the Geiger counters.
they had the sensors on them to let them know
they
how
fo-
long they could be
They
there.
force you on there, and they'd only allow you to be in there so
Yeah.
long. Because the guy from that the River Monsters show,
Yeah.
he went fishing there to try to catch some of those crazy ass catfish.
Wow.